Yeah, one more question. So it's very simple that if I pick a player, nobody else can pick, right?
Yes.
Which is true. Yeah, and
Yeah.
what if
This is the SG Draft Podcast. I'm your host, Mirat Leong. Welcome to another episode of the SG Draft Podcast presented by the Chit Podcast Network. Now, for those of you that are tuning in via YouTube, any sort of podcasting platform, hi again. Thank you so much for giving us a try, for giving us a listen. We're just a bunch of Singaporeans that are going to be watching the Euros. It's coming home.
these are the training?
These are the champions. Isn't that the wrong tournament name?
UEFA.
And once again, I'm joined by three drafters that are hoping it's coming home. I'm joined by the drafting crew, Eldad, Paul, and Jordan. How is everyone doing? Everyone doing well?
Yes, sir.
Forecasting my gambling plans.
Forecasting your gambling plans. Oh, Fender here. Huh?
The odds are good, then try. Yeah, like the South Korea one.
Oh yeah, the South Korea Germany, right?
You just whack AOS $100.
Bro, I bet like South Korea win 2-1 that kind.
You bet exact score.
Yeah, I try lah. Bro, I bet those ridiculous odds one, so that even if I hit, then I get my money back all this.
Speaking of Korea, right, they all watch the Korea just like absolutely hammer Singapore.
Yes.
Bro, I think they were chilling. They could have gone for more, definitely.
There was like a viral clip of the Singaporean player. He got a leg cramp, right? Until like the Korean player go and help me with the leg cramps. Yeah.
Ankle lock.
Korea beating Singapore 7-0, right? And then Kwang Hee-chan appearing on Running Man to play football on the coming episode on Sunday, right? It's just basically the irony of the whole situation.
Okay, now if you looked at our thumbnail, you will know that this week we're going to be drafting the greatest Euro winning five-a-side. And the reason why is because Euro 2024 starts this week. Now, we are all football fans at Chit Chatter, so it was natural that we will eventually do a football draft. Fun fact, the whole concept of this podcasting show comes from the fact that we used to draft FIFA tournaments against each other all the time. Even have like a WWE title belt that we'll pass around for the winners and stuff like that, i.e. me and Paul. Can I ask Paul, right? Where is the title belt?
It's with me, brother.
Where?
But I have to find it somewhere in the storeroom, I think.
I think that belt at least like $60, no? The Intercontinental belt.
Damn. Really?
Yeah, you better go and find it, sir.
I'm going to find it, yeah. Yeah, it was so funny, because I remember after each FIFA tournament, I will write the name of the tournament winner. Last time it used to be me, like Roger Federer, win 5 in a row. Then Midet will win 2 in a row. Then Midet Paul. Like.
Speaking of the Euros specifically, are you guys subscribing to the Euros?
Subscribed it.
It's $108, right? Correct?
Bro, I bought the early bird one. You gotta sign the early bird before like 30th May or something. Yeah, 88. Yeah, it's on both platforms also anyways. But I'm pretty sure that they will show like some games at like one Tampines Hub or this, for sure.
The pub vibe will be very nice for a lot of people that go down to the pub and go and watch the games. Yeah. Who do you think is going to win?
Scotland.
Scotland.
Okay,
I'm just going to say France.
yeah, I was just France.
What about you, George? For a better pick.
Give England a chance.
Hey,
Wow.
Sleeper pick, right? I think Netherlands, the squad is not bad also. So we shall see. And I think this is like the last chance.
Would that be your pick?
Van Dijk.
Is that your pick?
Yeah, it's a delusional pick.
Van Dijk.
But now, before we dive to this week's episode, we're going to talk about last week's draft, which was creating a celebrity government. Congrats to President Jin Yong for winning the draft. Yeah, the official results were Jin Yong first, Paul second, Brendan third, and then Eldad, you got fourth. It was a very chaotic draft. I thought Brendan did a great job hosting the episode, and I think he will continue to host more in the future, along with JI. Now, what do you guys think was the reason why JY won? And the reasons why you guys didn't?
Okay, JY won Morgan Freeman and Jackie Chan.
Morgan Freeman and Trevor Noah.
Yeah, actually, I feel he did a good job building the entire team. He is
very well thought of. And then when he said the picks, it's like, actually that person fits that role very well. Like Jackie Chan, right? All this for sure.
Especially that Trevor Noah pick. It was like a very sneaky, good pick.
Trevor Noah. Yeah.
Who picked David Beckham?
Paul. Yeah.
Bro,
was that your vote,
country? My country, the policy will be everybody must play soccer.
I think because there's a lot of elections at the end of the year, right? There's the Singapore elections. There's also the US elections, right? I think we'll eventually do this topic again, but it might be like we might change the subject matter. So maybe like a cartoon government or something like that lah. So stay tuned for that. Maybe towards the end of the year. Okay. Now we're going to talk about this week's draft, which is creating the greatest Euro winning five-a-side draft. There are some rules that we have to follow. First off, we're going to be creating a five-a-side team where there must be at least one goalkeeper, one defender, one midfielder, and one forward. your last pick can be any of the other, like one of the other positions.
So
now the
I can pick 2 goalkeepers.
Yes, if you want. Yeah, sure.
No way they will score already for sure.
Yeah. Now, the pool of
Shouting
players that
football.
we're allowed to pick from are strictly players who have won the Euros. And lastly, you're only allowed to pick one player per country. So meaning, for example, if Eldad were to pick a player from, say, France, he is not allowed to pick another player from France, but the other teams, they're allowed to do that if they haven't done so yet. I actually have one question. Do you consider West Germany?
I know he's taking already.
I think it's a fair question because at the time, right?
Yeah, at the time got East Germany, right?
I would say West Germany is his own thing.
Yeah. At that time, it was his own country, right?
Because his own country. So I would say West Germany is his own thing. It's only until later then it's Germany.
1990, then they unified the Germany lah.
Is there a timeline?
Like, must we be alive to have watched the Euro winners?
No, I don't think so lah. I think it's like as long as you win the Euros, it's like you're available to be selected.
You just select from the list of winners lah. Yeah, one more question so it's very simple that if I pick a player, nobody else can pick, right?
Yes.
Which is true. Yeah, and
Yeah.
what if the player is like there's 2 different variations of him? Like, cause they want like certain countries
You
want.
can pick one. I mean,
Okay.
You pick.
But must you say the year? No need, right?
I think you
Or
can
we
say the
just
year.
for fun. Okay.
And I think you can specify the year to like just so that
If it's
you-
like multiple
I'll know
winner,
which-
like
Yeah, and which player that I'll put on the graphic. Future version might be more skilled than the previous version. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
younger
it
and
might
older
have
version.
evolved
Yeah.
over the 4 years or something
Yeah.
like that. Paul, you previously won the business rivalries draft. Do you want to use your advantage here?
Yes, sir.
I wonder why. Yeah, I won the previous draft, also the cutest animals one, but I will not use my advantage here. Okay, I put all of us inside spin the wheel. Paul will have a bigger portion of the wheel. So Paul, you are red, blue is me, Eldad, you are black, and then Jordan, you are green. Okay, I'm going to spin the wheel now.
Black.
It is
black,
Eldad!
Alright.
Eldad
Take it.
will be like, first overall, Eldad gets to get first overall. Sorry,
Not the
my
assigned
friends.
number.
Not the assigned number. Okay, next up.
I can't see it.
It's Jordan.
Yeah.
What pushing you like 2, 3, or 4?
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay, next up, me and Paul. Wow, jalat sia, disadvantage.
Yeah, sir.
Okay lah, but you get it now. Okay, we like 3 or 4.
Yeah, I'll take 3.
Okay, you'll take 3, and then
It's
I'll
alright.
take
It's
4.
alright. We all have fun. Yeah, we all have fun.
You all
Fun FC.
The Good Vibes FC.
Here for the Vibes FC. Yeah.
Yeah, here for the vibes. All right, the official draft order for this week's draft will be Eldad first, Jordan second, Paul third, and myself fourth. I'll get back to the end of the first round. All right, boys, let's get right into
it.
the draft.
Take out my shirt already.
All right, with the first official pick in the draft, Eldad, who are you going to take first? I wonder.
Paul already tipped it for me. I'm taking
I
Mr.
wonder.
CR7 Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano.
I think safe to say that not many options in the rest of the Portugal team.
Bro, you forget, bro. Cristiano didn't play much of the fight in the final.
Yeah, he didn't play at all in the match.
He was a player coach.
Honestly, right,
Yeah.
I've had this debate a long time, right? I love Cristiano more than Messi. So
That's right.
overall, the probably to me the most hardworking player from like beginning to end.
Yeah.
Still no World Cup.
Hey,
But-
It's fine, it's
but
fine.
you must
Shots fired,
Don't
shots
worry.
fired, shots fired.
You must understand, right? Like before Ronaldo came into the Portuguese team, right? The Portuguese team barely made any Euro or World Cup.
If I remember correctly, right, that 2016 final, which is the one that Portugal won, the person that scored the winning goal was
He's gonna be in my next team later. Kidding. Bro,
yes, yeah,
I'm pretty sure that nobody will take him. Yeah.
yeah. It's in like I'm pretty sure no one would take him. But the idea was that Ronaldo, he really needed that Euro win because
Yeah.
it was a huge advantage. It was something that at the time Messi didn't have, like winning like a Nations Cup, right?
Like a Nations Cup.
Yes, yeah. And then like you could tell, right, when he got not sent off, when he got injured, right, then he got carried off on the game. It meant so much to him that he couldn't play in that final because it was like, this is my one chance to really
Yeah.
have something
Like-
above Messi. Do you know what I mean?
If there's one game that my country need me, it's this game. He literally became the coach. You know, he was like guiding the players to run here, run there, and all this lah. So
I also think you have to consider the fact, right, that the opposition was like much heavier favorites, like France in that.
yeah, it
that
was in
2016
their
final.
home ground.
Yeah, home ground. Yeah. And then it was like crazy squad. For you, right, Aldette, do you still think Ronaldo is like elite now? Do you think he can still play in the Portugal in the World Cup or in the Euros, these Euros?
If you still look at the overall Portugal squad, right, you will still think he's the best player. Not to say that to discredit any of the other players, right? It's just that the magnitude of his ability compared to the rest, you're never going to hit that level. To me,
Even though technically he's been playing at Al Nassr for like 1 year already. I mean, like, it's not the most elite competition.
It's not, but you can also say the same for Messi and MLS. Right? He will make an impact regardless of wherever he is. Mm-hmm. And the fact that he still got score goals for Portugal when they do qualifiers.
If you had to take Cristiano Ronaldo first,
Yep.
Yes, yeah. I just think that the wrap around, right, might be quite like chaotic, So
yeah. You might have a weak other areas. Yeah.
This is the one that you need to get out of the way.
Yeah. But
you'll be faulted if you don't take this, bro.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, you're faulted.
Yeah.
That'll be worse than Desmond Loss.
Okay. Next up, Jordan. Who are you going to take next with your
Bruno
second pick?
He wasn't in that squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't in that squad.
Alright, I'm going to go with the French.
The
French. You must see.
Zidane.
Zizou. That was my pick. That is a very good pick.
The midfield man of all time, pulling the string from back to front easily, like dancing on the field.
I think he's one of those players that you watch and then you're like, wow, it's like so effortless to play football. You know what I mean? Like,
he's like the Roger Federer.
Yeah, it's like
it's true. Yeah. And like skinny, his arms are skinny. There's literally no muscles, right? But then the way he plays, like pure elegance,
Right.
Yeah, pure elegance.
It's like apart from Cristiano, right? Zidane is like the next favorite player I like to watch.
He's a Ballon d'Or winner in 1998 after France won the World Cup that year. Then after that, they went on to win the Euros in 2000 with France. Interestingly enough, right, Zidane has only won the Champions League once in 2001 with Real Madrid. I was quite shocked, but I saw there was this clip that Roy Keane said, right, where it was like, when first time he played against Zidane, everyone was telling him like, just you gotta be like damn physical with him, just like chop at him and stuff like that. And then after that, he says like, people forget, right, that Zidane is like quite big, like he's like
he's tall.
And we shouldn't be someone that tall and that be that good with the ball. You know what I mean? Like, effortless.
But I also think it's like, because at the time the jerseys were big, so they make people look smaller, right? You don't realize how big Zidane is, right, until you see him stand to Cristiano.
Alright, Zizou, good pick. Okay, next up, Paul, who are you going to take?
Oh, brother, I think it's a bit hard.
It's hard, brother. It's hard.
The positions are hard, but I feel right, I am very torn between two categories. But I think I have to take the goalkeeper first. Yeah, I feel right. If you look at the list, right, there's so limited goalkeepers. I'm going to take the back-to-back captain. Not Ike, but Lianke Casillas. Casillas!
Wow.
The only
bro.
captain to win 2 Euros back-to-back.
Yep.
Right, Spain. With a World Cup in between.
Yeah, with a World Cup in between, bro. That stretch, right, of like Spain dominance. It's one of the most recent like footballing eras for international football ever. Yeah,
it's like can match the Pele Brazil.
Yeah, but it's because of the fact, right, that era of that Spanish team, right, the competition was like fierce. But it's like the competition cannot match the level of the Spanish team.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah,
no, elite. It's also because, right, that Spanish team, right, is Barcelona.
Yeah,
it's only like two or three Real Madrid players. Yeah,
it's literally Barcelona. Correct. So that stretch, right? Remember, we were always talking about this, right? It's like that Barcelona stretch from like 2008 all the way until 2012, 2013, right? That's the best team in history.
Yes, yeah. I think this is a good pick. Also, considering the fact that Casillas is one of the more like forgotten great goalkeepers, I think. Because because of the way that he ended his tenure at Real Madrid, specifically like with the Jose Mourinho, that sort of like bad blood.
Yeah, then it's like end up he go play at FC Porto, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like very degrading as a player who has reached such heights,
Yeah, for how great he was as a footballer. Yeah. Considering the fact he's also like a short goalkeeper. He's not a tall goalkeeper at all. You know what I mean? Like,
he's not known for his physicality, but it's just the reflexes and like speed, when he comes out.
Yeah, the reflexes and the speed.
Would you say he won the World Cup for Spain?
Yes.
Yes.
He saved from Robben twice, right?
Yeah, bro.
Nah.
He was like awesome in the
Don't
World Cup.
worry, Robin never win Euro. Don't worry.
I'm up next. I will first take my striker. I'm going to go to France as well. I will take this person. I think is arguably the greatest footballer to never win a Ballon d'Or.
Oh,
TT, Thierry Henry. Yeah, Thierry Henry.
Thierry
Yes, yeah.
Henry.
Yeah. If you look specifically at the list, right, of the forwards in the Euros, right, they're not
Yep.
that many, I feel.
Not that many.
So,
Yep.
Henry trying to say back, it's okay. I've never win any Ballon d'Or. You win the Euro. It's good enough.
he always does that smirking. I don't know how he does that cheek thing,
That
right?
look,
Yes, yeah. He was someone that won the Euros with France in 2000. He scored 3 goals in total. People see Thierry Henry now on TV, and then they sort of forget how great a footballer he was because of the fact also that he played in Barcelona with Messi, all this lah. I feel, and Eto'o and stuff like that. But I think he's like, in his prime at Arsenal, he was godlike. Like, he was unreal.
I think plus also the that 2012 incident where he handballed the thing during the gameplay, then
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
correct.
it
yeah.
somehow jeopardized his reputation.
He's also jeopardized it, I think, of late recently because he's not done a great job as a manager. So I mean that there's always that tinted that feeling like, okay, like he's not a very good manager or this, right? But if you look at just pure footballing, I think the obvious comparison is always him and Mbappe. Correct? I mean they always compare Mbappe
Yeah.
with the Henry.
Like Mbappe is his successor.
Yeah. But Henry, right, I feel right, in his prime was better than Mbappe. Like the speed, the track running, the dribbling, all this, yeah. And then he was more unselfish, I feel. Like he has the 20 goal, 20 assist season, right, for Arsenal.
I find Henry got better game reading than Kylian.
Yeah, I agree.
That one I
Yeah,
agree.
for sure, for
100%.
sure.
That's 100% agree.
Because he always finds a way to make his teammates better also, you know.
Yeah.
And he got say also that when he play with different players, right, his approach is different.
Correct.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, like when we play Bergkamp, you can like take more risks. But when you play Youngberg or this, right, then he has to
Yeah.
pass 1-2 that kind, you know.
Correct.
Yeah. Like
but
he
he also
knows the
got some of
tendency
the
of other
hardest-
players, correct?
But he also got one of the hardest things he had to do was when he went to Barcelona, right? He had to play our position
Yes, correct.
because
correct.
he had to play left wing. At Arsenal, he was always striker with like with somebody else. So it was either with another winger or Bergkamp, right? But at Barcelona specifically, it was left wing.
Yes, correct. It was very, very hard. Very, very hard. Next up, my next pick. I'm very torn between do I want to take the defender or do I want to take the midfielder? Because they're both from the same country, but if I feel that if I take one, then it eliminates, technically you eliminate my choice for the other. Do you know what I mean? Like, defender, I'll pick the defender. Then I'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
I'll pick the defender. This person is arguably one of the greatest centre backs to ever play football, I feel.
Oh!
Yeah, he's someone that is in our modern era, the modern centre back. I would say that he's the most press resistant defender I've ever seen.
No.
And
That's right.
I don't like him because of what he did to Liverpool, right? But I really think that he's a great footballer. I'm taking Sergio Ramos.
Sergio!
Sergio. Yeah, I have to take it Spain. Looking at the statistics, I think he's the greatest goal scoring centre back ever.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
also because of the amount of penalties he takes.
Yeah, of course. I mean, there are a lot of penalties, right? But he's like a great defender, right? And on top of that, right, on offense, he's like damn clutch. Like on so many game-winning headers that he did, or like corner-winning like stuff to go and win the game. Also, I said it just now, right? He's the most press-resistant centre-back I've ever seen, lah. Like really not unfazable when it comes to like getting pressed with the football, and then very aggressive. Also led Real Madrid in arguably their greatest era of winning stuff. 77 goals and 30 assists in La Liga. 17 goals and 10 assists in Champions League as a defender, as a centre-back. I mean, like, yeah, right back. But we did mention it just now, right, that there are two versions of this Ramos because he won in 08 and 12. But I'm picking the 2012 one because that is I feel the more complete version of him. Oh, you love him.
That's your Real Madrid player.
One of my favorite defenders ever. You
Yeah.
cannot discredit him as a centre back because even though there's a bit of nastiness, right? He can literally do everything that you need him to do.
you can make a case, he's the greatest centre back ever, no? Like, you can really make the case, looking at the accolades that he's won and the fact that he's led Real Madrid to so many different titles and glories and stuff like that. Also,
Right,
like being part of the Spanish team.
Do you see what the Valverde video?
No.
There was one where it's like Real Madrid were kind of countered. Then
Oh,
Valverde
yeah, on
was
the fast break, right?
running. Yeah, then running
okay,
back. After that, I heard a voice shouting, kill him. Then he said it was Sergio Ramos.
Yeah, like just then,
It's just a very Sergio Ramos thing.
next up, Paul, who are you going to take?
All right, brother. I think I'm gonna take my defender.
Let's go.
Although he wasn't in my era, right? I didn't watch him play. I'm going to take Beckenbauer. Franz Beckenbauer. The first time I ever heard about him, right, was the Adidas advertisement.
Bro, yes.
Yeah, the Jose 10, right? You know the
Well, I was reading out about him, right? He's the original sweeper centre back, correct?
centre back. Yes, correct.
Yeah, someone that really was the innovator for playing out from the back. Because he started off as a CDM and then he slowly progressed to being a CB that like brought the ball forward lah. Yes, yeah. You see him like spray passes also. He's one of 9 players to ever win the World Cup, Euros, and the Ballon d'Or. And also, right, a very interesting fact about Beckenbauer, right, I saw is that he is one of the few players that have won the World Cup as a player and as the manager. So he won.
Oh, wow.
So he won the World
as a
Cup.
player. Yeah.
Yeah. With the West Germany, and then just before West Germany unified with East Germany to form like the Germany that we know today, right? He won with West Germany in 1990 to win the World Cup lah. But of course, in our era, we didn't get a chance to watch him play. But we remember him specifically because of the Adidas commercial.
Yeah.
Right there.
It was quite fitting also because they were like also choosing their like 7 aside.
Yeah, the greatest, like your greatest CB you can ever pick. Franz Beckenbauer. Okay, next up, Jordan, who are you going to take?
I think I'm gonna pick my goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper!
Ding ding ding.
I know, bro. I know who you're gonna take.
Lion Roar. Oliver Kahn.
Oliver Kahn.
Oliver!
That's a good pick.
Yes, yeah, good pick. It's a good pick.
Oliver!
Germany.
Germany!
I think, right, Oliver Kahn is the scariest goalkeeper ever.
Yeah, bro. Can you imagine being his like backline?
Yes, yeah, I'll be damn scared, yeah.
Like all the time just getting scolded, getting shouted by.
Yes, yeah. He's like literally the scariest goalkeeper ever. I think not just goalkeeper, like human, Like, even
Like
now
his
as
feature,
a
like-
you know, like, yes, yeah. He was the previous like general manager for Bayern, right? Correct? Before he was let
Yes,
go.
I think yeah.
Yes,
He
yes.
was on the board or something, I think.
Yeah, he was on the
Now
board,
he's
right?
still with the board or he's got sacked already.
No, he's sacked already recently lah. I think last year he got sacked. Like just before the Tuchel appointment, like the before that lah. Yes, yeah. But I watched this like documentary on Amazon about the that Bayern team, right? This Oliver Kahn really is like, don't laugh, don't like, just like some scary figure that was like marching around in Bayern, yeah, in the Allianz Arena. Yes, yeah. He won a Champions League. He's an 8 times Bundesliga title winner, and he's also won German Footballer of the Year twice as a goalkeeper, which is very rare.
But you think
good
about
pick.
it, right? Like he lost 2 major finals, in very sad ways. But the Champions League final 1999, he was a goalkeeper.
Yes, correct.
So
I remember that well.
that one a bit sad. Then in the 2002 final, he fumbled the ball.
Yeah.
Then he pushed it. Then Ronaldo tapped it.
But he's a great goalkeeper lah. I really think
he's
that
a very
he's
good
one of the
goalkeeper.
best. Yeah, the best goalkeepers ever. Yeah. Zidane, run! Yeah, stop walking around. Yes, yeah, good pick. Oliver Kahn off the board. Okay, next up, Elliot, you got back to back. What are you going to take?
Okay. I am going with defender,
Oh!
Nice.
and he is the guy that I've always complained about because in the 2009 final, the Champions League final, he was rolling all around the floor. He's the captain of
Good pick,
Barcelona.
good
I'm picking Puyol.
Puyol.
Carles!
Oh!
Yeah, Carles!
Carlos Puyol.
No, that's a good move because me and Mida already take it, right? So you have to block. You have no choice, you have to block who, right?
Yeah.
You have to block Jordan, yeah. It's a good move, bro.
Actually, I wanted to pick. It's either him first or.
Yeah, you see, then Jordan also have to contemplate, right?
Yeah, but
That's right. That's the challenge.
honestly, right, like my logic was that
Carles!
if you have in a 5-a-side, right, you have him there, right? It's just basically he just run over people, and it's like he's small enough that he's fast enough to get to the certain point also.
He's 6 foot, right? If I'm not wrong, like not a big centre back at all. Yeah, but it's like if you put him at right back, he can do a job locking down the best player. putting up centre back, right? He'll tussle with like the tallest player around. And then also the fact that he was the captain of arguably the greatest football team ever. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can't fault that, man.
But how come he wasn't captain of Spain?
Casillas, ma.
Casillas, ma.
Yeah, but Puyol is more senior than him, right? No, man.
Yeah, but I also think, right, that Puyol is the kind of player that is like, I'm only captain because I feel that I'm the best choice for captain. But if like there's another one that can be a captain, I have no problem. I'm not egotistical enough to like I fight with you over the captaincy. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, correct.
yeah, he's not that kind of player, lah. Yeah, he's a 3-time Champions League winner, 6-time La Liga winner, and then of course we said just now, the captain of arguably the greatest football team that ever played, lah. That Barcelona squad. Yeah, good pick. Carlos Puyol is off the board. Okay, who are you going to take after that?
All right, I'm gonna pick my goalkeeper.
Good pick.
Very, very limited ones, right? So the other person, Jordan, picked the Roaring Lion from Germany, right?
Germany.
I'm gonna pick the guy that scolded every single Man United defender from 1992 all the way to 1990. I'm picking Peter Schmeichel.
Peter
Schmeichel.
Cashman.
Yes, yeah. Won the Euros with Denmark, 1992.
Yes, 1992. But bro, dude, like this guy, I think he's like almost as scary as Oliver Kahn when he's pissed.
Yeah, but it will not be surprising if they're like stepbrothers or something.
Wow, like you got see him shout at the United defenders before or not?
Also, I think for Peter Schmeichel, right, that run that he won the Euros in 1992 is like they were really like underdogs. Like they were not expected to win the tournament at all. And then they even in their group stage, right, they finished second. I think behind Yugoslavia, if I'm not wrong. But then I think Yugoslavia got some issue. Then that's the only reason that Denmark advanced to the next round. Yes, yeah. And then there's a very iconic like run to the finals that he had where this Schmeichel was like really just a lot of game saving things to go and win it. Yeah, he really made a lot of saves that it's like, oh my god, like because of this guy we didn't win the game. Even though like the defense is like they should have lost. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Like
so
I can remember games where it's predominantly mini United because Denmark weren't like a strong team. So like there was the header against I can't remember who was it, like the header against Inter, then he like full stretch like this one.
Yeah.
Then after that there's another one against Newcastle. If against Newcastle, right, I think there's a few saves he made that if let's say United didn't make a save, but I think United lose that game, they lose the title. And the biggest one was he saved the Bergkamp penalty.
Yeah, he saved that Bergkamp penalty.
I think that's the most important save in the entire season.
Yes, yeah. But you know what, Peter Schmeichel, good pick off the board.
Peter.
Next up, Jordan, who are you going to take?
Yeah. I'll pick a defender.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Let's go.
Nice.
I know.
Giorgio Chiellini.
Giorgio.
Pick.
Yeah.
Good.
He was like my second choice after the Spanish guys.
Spanish boys.
Yeah.
And your backing power
Yeah, my Beckenbauer. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Good pick. Yes,
No
yeah.
choice, man.
Kelly.
I'll
choice,
pick
no choice.
Puyol.
Yes,
Carles.
he led that Italy side to the Euros, right? Yeah, beating the England. It did not come home.
He didn't come home.
Will you say, right, that Chiellini is probably the most underrated great defender of our generation? Do you feel?
Yes,
Yes.
definitely.
Yes. I only feel because like after his Juventus career, right, he went like to all the small teams, right? So you make you feel like it's very undermining. Like, oh, he's not a very good player. That's why he's playing there. You know that kind.
I think like the other most underrated defenders, right, like Godin, but like the Chiellini won more lah. You know what I mean? Like he won a lot with that era with Juventus, where it's like they really just sweep Serie A non-stop.
Then he's such an old age. He won Euro. Right?
Yeah, and he like led the team to the Euro.
You remember the part where Saka was going to counter attack, then he just pulled the shirt.
Bro, he's like, don't
pull him down. Remember?
I don't give a shit.
Like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
It was like 86 minutes already. It's like, I mind, just take one for the team.
Yeah, 9-time Serie A winner, elite.
Wow.
Yeah. Next up, Paul, who are you going to take?
Okay, I'm going to take the weakest category now, I feel. The attacker.
Okay, let's go.
I'm going to take one of the strikers that is like quite underrated.
Okay,
But then due to injury, he was on...
go big. Yeah.
on yeah. I'm gonna pick Van Basten.
Good pick. It's a great pick.
Michael Van Basten.
Michael Van
Van
Basten.
Marco Van Basten, yeah. But
Oh, from
also,
the Netherlands, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
Netherlands.
Netherlands. 1984.
Yeah, 84.
Yeah, he Ballon d'Or winner. So how many times?
Three times, bro.
Three times, bro. Yeah. Who can say you win the Ballon d'Or 3 times? Yeah.
Yeah, 88, 89,
What other
92.
people can.
And the only reason that he didn't win more, right, is because he got injured.
His injury, yeah.
Yeah. He's the greatest what if in football, I feel. Because he got injured with a very bad ankle injury when he was 28 years old. Then he retired at 30 years old. For a lot of footballers, right, that is like the prime, the 28 to 31, that phase. You know what I mean? Then it was like all lost because he got injured. He played 141 games in Serie A, right? He scored 90 goals and assisted 31 times. Meaning that he got like a very close to like 1-to-1 ratio.
Like 0.91 goal ratios.
Yeah,
Right,
like every game, right, he contribute a goal or assist. Yeah. Also a 2-time Champions League winner, 3-time Serie A winner. And of course, you mentioned before, right, retired at 30 due to the fact that he got a chronic ankle injury.
They always say that he and R9 are similar, right? If their careers didn't have like injury.
Yes, yeah. He's damn clinical, yeah. If you watch those like old videos of him at AC Milan now, that AC Milan
Yeah,
squad,
man. They just don't do his FIFA card. Justice.
yeah, bro. When you get him as an icon, you're like, shit.
Shit.
Dribble.
Marco
It's
Van
like
Basten.
Dutch. Oh,
Striker.
That striker, then you see.
I haven't bastard. I see.
Van Basten. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. But a great pick nonetheless. Yeah, had to take him. Van Basten is off the board. Okay, I am up next. I will be taking Van Basten's teammate.
That's it. That's it.
Yes, yeah. I gotta say, right, if you play FIFA, this is the midfielder that you want the most in the game. Yes, yeah. I'm taking Ruud Gullit. Gullit. Yes, yeah. Gullit. Yeah. Before the fact, I was like praying, like, please, Paul, don't take the midfielder.
Yeah.
I think for a lot of people, right, he's the like most disgustingly physically dominant attacker ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fast, big, strong. What more do you have to ask, right?
Yeah, so, there was
Fast, big,
times
strong,
that- Yeah, fast, big, strong, creative, like good at dribbling. Then it's like
Can finish, can defend.
yeah, can defend. And you can see over his career, right? He slowly transitioned from like a cam, right, a centre forward. Then he slowly moved backwards to go and play like in more of a
Midfielder.
deeper role, right? He's also won a Ballon d'Or
Damn.
in 1987. He's a 2-time Euro Champions League winner. And then he also won it with Netherlands, the Euros in 1988. Everyone say he's like a freaking animal lah. Yeah. And of course, like if you have him in FIFA, right, wow, damn shook. Okay, I'm up next. Everyone picked a goalkeeper already, so I don't need to take. But I don't really know who to take in the other position. So I'm a bit torn. This person is arguably the greatest West Germany striker to ever play. And I'm going to take Gerd Müller. I think the greatest striker in the history of
Germany.
West Germany. Not like
Yeah.
in Germany in like general lah. Yeah lah.
Yeah, we stopped playing FIFA this year, right? But then his icon card came out this game.
Oh, his icon card came out
Yeah,
this game.
bro. And it's like, I would say like maybe like top tier levels.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
Going through all that pain again, right? It's not worth it just to get the icon card.
Yeah, it's the idea of like collecting cards fun, but not none of that gameplay nonsense. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a 7-time Bundesliga top scorer. He was top scorer in Europe twice, won the Euros with West Germany. He has an insane goal scoring record, right? In 600 games, he got 566 goals. To be honest, right, the miscellaneous pick, right, after I picked the other position, right, I was struggling a bit lah. So yeah, I'll leave the goalkeeper for the last position. Okay, next up, Paul, who are you going to take?
All right, I'm gonna take my midfielder.
All right,
I'm gonna take Jordan's teammate. I'm gonna take Patrick
Patrick
Vieira.
Evra?
Yeah.
Patrick
Evra.
Vieira. I love this game.
Is that Patrice?
Evra.
Yeah. Patrick. Yeah, one of the greatest DMs, right?
Yeah, greatest DMs. I think one of the greatest leaders also. I think Jordan, he's like one of your favorite footballers ever, right? Correct? Vieira.
Patrick Vieira.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the video just came out this morning or yesterday that you know the Gary Neville show, the
Yeah,
one
the
they
podcast,
all
the podcast.
eat
The overlap.
the podcast, the overlap, right? Yeah, they invited Patrick Vieira. Right? Then they asked him about the incident
yeah.
about in Highbury. Yeah.
He's sitting next to Roy Keane. Super funny.
Yeah, actually now they are like
They're on good terms, right? Yeah.
yeah, they are good terms.
But you can see their body language when they were preview rating. You can see their body language both of them like Stephen a bit.
They're always very awkward with each other. Man.
You know, no, you can tell, right? If that like someone were to just drop the ball in the middle there, right, they'll start fighting with each other.
Yeah.
just like yes, yeah. Patrick Vieira, good pick. He also won it in 2000 with France. France.
Viva la
Good
France.
pick. Okay, next up, Jordan, who are you going to take?
Okay, I have to pick a striker.
If I was in your position, I would. This is the one guy I would take it.
Okay, I'll take from Spain.
Yes.
Good pick.
David Villa.
David Villa.
Yes,
David Villa.
Yeah.
Good pick.
I think
David
he's
Villa is
quite,
also Eldad's favorite Spanish player.
Yeah.
Yes.
Eldad loves David Villa. He say he always play for the wrong Spanish team.
One of my favorite thing. I still think he plays for the wrong team.
He got a very
Centre
unique
forward.
role. He like to stay wide at the touchline.
Yes, bro.
Yeah. Then he just wait for the right time to undercut.
Yeah, so many times he scored against Real Madrid.
Yeah, bro. I think he's the most underrated striker of our generation. Like our era of football, right? Because people like after that there was a glamour of like the MSN and then like all of the like the Benzema, all this, right? But then they forget,
even this
like,
period is like Messi is always the star boy, right?
yeah, the star boy. But it's like David Villa was right up there fighting with him for like the golden boot in Valencia. You know what I mean? Like, it's like he's so good as a striker, right? That he kept the other world class striker off the pitch, for Spain. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Plus he's not tall. He's short. He's
No,
like
he's short. He's very
173 or something like that. Yeah, I'm saying I'm short also because I'm around there.
The actor in Band of Brothers, Bill Garnier.
David Villa off the board. Okay. After that, Eldad, you got back to run off your team. Who are you going to take?
What's he left with?
Okay, I am going to pick
Midfielder.
another defender.
Oh, another defender.
Oish!
I'm gonna pick another
Delicious.
defender because it's going to be back to back. So I'll just pick the defender first. I am going to pick Zidane's captain.
Oh.
I'm
Whoa! Lauren!
Blanc.
Creating a past and present Manchester United. Yeah. Right, yeah.
No, but okay,
Except
he
Buyo.
was not known for Man United. Like he's more known for Inter
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
and the other stuff, right? And when Blanc defends, is like commanding, very graceful,
Lauren.
can pass everything, can do. He can pass the ball. He can do whatever he needs to do.
Last time,
Him
Paul,
and-
do you remember,
him and
right? The
another
FIFA,
guy.
right? The baby Laurent Blanc card, the 85.
Oh my god. Bro,
Oh, the icon
game,
card, that was shook.
from the start of the game to the end of the game. Eh.
But he didn't do so well in Man U, right? If I'm not wrong.
Oh.
Because he was towards the end of his career already.
Yeah. And he was replacing Yap Stam, correct? Yeah.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, it was Stam. It was towards the season after Stam got sold.
Yeah. But he's classy lah. Class personified as a defender. Somehow he was like a CDM that moved like further back. So similar to Beckenbauer lah. Next up, Eldad, who's going to be your next pick? Your last pick.
Okay, alright. Okay, just to double confirm, I cannot pick a reincarnation of a player from a separate team.
No.
Reincarnation, sir.
Alright.
Reincarnation. What are we talking about here, sir? Reincarnation.
But you fulfill all your category already. Or this is your you're left with what?
I know.
Miscellaneous.
No, I
right,
haven't.
right.
I haven't
Who's your last
fulfilled
miscellaneous pick lah?
I'm going to go
Oh!
to the Italian 2021.
Italian.
No, I know which I'm gonna take.
I know already. I know.
Barella.
Huh?
Barella
Tacker.
midfielder.
Tacker.
Yeah.
Barella midfielder lah.
As a midfielder. Sorry.
Midfielder, okay.
Like he's the one.
Nicolo Barella.
Like he can transition between defense and attack.
Yeah, he's a good footballer.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like overall, I would say like Barella. I would take Barella.
Barella.
Yeah. He's not really a midfielder that a lot of people think immediately when they say like, okay, who's the best midfielder in the world? But he's one of those players that is like, he can fit into probably any squad. Instrumental in the Italy side winning that Euro lah. So yeah, good pick. Next up, Jordan, who are you going to take? Your last pick.
No one picked Greece.
That's right. That's right.
You go ahead, bro. I
Me for all, bro.
the biggest underdog story in the entire of Euro, right? And until now, right, I do not know a lot
No,
of players.
I don't even
It's
know.
like-
I only know one player. And his
like-
name is
it's The Greece is all veggie. Like we don't eat veggie. We all
I'm
eat
going to
the
pick
meat.
yogurt.
Yes,
yes, yes.
Okay. I left with one more, right?
Yes.
Any of the position,
Yes.
right?
Any
Yes.
position.
And Frank Rijkaard.
Good pick. Good pick.
Ah,
Good pick.
what a
Good
pick.
Yeah,
What
good
a
pick.
pick.
Good pick.
Frank.
Frank
That's a very good
Rijkaard, bro. Yeah.
I almost dived myself into Portugal.
Wow, the heng, I tell you.
Adam.
And
Scoring the winning goal.
Yes, yeah. Hey, this Frank Rijkaard is like a super underrated midfielder because he was part of that iconic AC Milan squad, right? That won those like Euro titles, right? But he's the like forgotten great player. You know what I mean? Because he's Van Basten and Hullet. Then like Rijkaard is the like that everyone forgets about. But wow, he was like a beast, yeah. Like the defensive like stalwart for that team.
Frank Rijkaard. Barca manager, right?
Yes, he was a manager at Barca. Yeah, good pick. Good pick. Frank Rijkaard. Paul, your last pick. Who are you going to take? It's tough. It's tough.
Now I'm the stuck one, bro. Sorry, if I take West Germany, I cannot take Germany.
I don't know. I think can.
Okay.
Can.
Can ah?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm taking
I know who you're going to
a
take.
midfielder, bro. I'm taking
Yeah.
a midfielder. Lothar Matthäus.
Matthias.
Lothar.
Lothar Matthias.
Lothar.
Icon!
Icon. Matthäus.
I think he's like one of your favorite cards, right? In the game.
Elder pack him what? Remember?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Lothar
pay him.
Matthias.
I pay him.
He's tradable $2 million card.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. This is Matthias also.
Ballon d'Or winner also.
Yeah, Ballon d'Or winner. He's not of our era, but it's always like our father's generation. They always say that, hey, these Matthias were like some monsters. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I would
everyone always
imagine,
forgets about
like, if only wasted is like we never see them play live, all these great players.
Yeah. Plus, I saw like he's doing broadcasting for Bundesliga now, right? I think for
Yep.
like those he still looks very like young and fit. So like if he goes on a pitch one day and start playing, you also won't be surprised, lah. Yeah. Lothar Matthias, I think he's played
Won the World
most
Cup.
of his tenure at Bayern, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Bayern, 7-time German champion.
Lothar Matthias, good pick. Okay. I'm up next. I only have to take a goalkeeper. Yeah, this you all know, right? I play
There's a
FIFA,
good
this
one,
is my
bro.
favorite
Yeah.
goalkeeper to use. I'm picking Pie Face.
The left.
Yashin.
Left Yashin.
Lev Yashin. Yes, yeah. Goalkeeper for the Soviet Union. He is the only goalkeeper.
Black Spider.
The Russian Spider. Also had the nickname as the Black Panther because he has a lot of iconic performances against Brazil and England, where he like one person shut down a lot of the opponent. They won the first ever Euro in 1960, the Soviet Union, and
Yep.
he is also the only goalkeeper in history to ever win the Ballon d'Or. Yeah,
The
so-
Ballon d'Or.
yeah, that's why.
And
I'm
there's a
taking
reason why they call the Yashin like Golden Glove,
Yeah, correct.
Yeah,
correct.
in FIFA. Yeah.
Yeah, the left Yashin. Plus, he got that cool ass hat. He wears the nice. What's it called? Like the Peaky
Like
Blinders.
the Peaky Blinders, right?
The Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
That's it. Peaky Blinders hat. Yeah, happy to take left Yashin. Okay, I'm going to read off the teams and then after that we can talk about some honorable mentions. I think there are actually quite a lot
Bro, it's-
because of
it's
the
insane.
subcategories. Lah. Okay, for Aldet, your attacker is Cristiano Ronaldo. Your midfielder is Marco Barella. Your defender is Puyol. Your goalkeeper is Peter Schmeichel. And your fifth player is another defender in Laurent Blanc. For Jordan, your attacker is David Villa. Your midfielder is Zinedine Zidane. Your defender is Giorgio Chiellini from Italy. Your goalkeeper is Oliver Kahn, yelling at everybody. And then your extra player is Frank Rijkaard from the Netherlands. Okay. For Paul, your attacker is Marco van Basten. Your midfielder is Patrick Vieira. Your defender is Franz Beckenbauer. Your goalkeeper is Iker Casillas. And your extra player is Lothar Matthias from Germany. Okay, for myself, my attacker is Thierry Henry. My midfielder is Ruud Gullit. My centre-back is Sergio Ramos. My goalkeeper is Lev Yashin. And my additional player is Gerd Müller. All right, boys, let's talk about some honorable mentions, players that did not get picked. I just gotta say, right, we left out a
Xavi, no
lot of the
Iniesta.
iconic Spain players like Xavi, Iniesta,
Fabregas. Yeah.
Fabregas, Busquets, Alonso.
Torres, bro. Fernando
Torres.
Torres. Yeah.
First one
Yeah.
you
But
pick one.
Sergio Torres was like horrible.
Bro,
Yes,
2008 Torres.
Yeah, 08 Torres was a beast.
Bro, 08
yeah.
Torres is the reason why they win the Euro, bro.
Yeah, there's a reason why. Okay, but I think we'll go by subcategory. So like from forward, was there anybody that you wish you could have taken? I mean, like Torres is one. Platini.
This one, Jordan, the Anelka.
Anelka. Yeah, Nicholas Anelka.
Nicholas
Yeah.
Anelka.
Platini.
Actually, I was shocked that Eldet picked,
Platini midfielder.
picked the Italian player instead of Immobile.
Yeah, Immobile. Yeah.
No, but I find that
Yeah, but
if
very hard to compare against like
Immobile
Cristiano.
then I
all
got no
these,
midfielder.
Yeah.
But I have to pick a midfielder. But
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have to pick a
Yes,
midfielder.
Jorginho,
but,
Jorginho.
Jorginho. Yeah, Jorginho. I wanted to take Jorginho for
No,
midfielder.
Germany.
Wait,
Jurgen
Jorginho or
Klinsmann.
Maserati?
Jurgen
Yeah,
Klinsmann.
bro.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Luis Suarez, not the Suarez.
Or the
we know,
Spanish
but the-
Luis Suarez.
Yeah, the Spanish Luis Suarez, the 1961. Yes, yeah. Okay. Midfielder. I mean, like we said already,
Platini.
Xavi, Iniesta,
Yeah.
Busquets, Platini.
I would have loved Xabi Alonso, but then I picked Puyol.
Yeah, I thought El will take Xavi Alonso, but I cannot. Then he cannot. The Carlos Puyol.
No lah, I defender lah. I as
You
much
can't
as I
trade,
love
yeah.
Xabi
You can't
Alonso,
trade
right?
for
Like
that.
I got to take Puyol.
Yeah, so sometimes you got no choice.
Okay.
You just gotta take. Yeah, sometimes you gotta sacrifice and gotta take. Okay, defenders.
PK.
Players
The
that you-
Greek guy, the Papadopoulos.
Papadopoulos. Yeah, he's a Papadopoulos.
The Greek guy.
The Greek guy.
I thought you were gonna pick
Papadopoulos.
Yanakopoulos. The both
Yeah.
Desai, Turam.
Desai, Thuram. This player, right?
Piqué.
I was gonna say, right, it'll be awesome if in a five-a-side team, it's like Ronald Koeman, yeah. Like he
Oh,
just,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
this the whole game just like long shooting from like the back.
And block the goal, yeah.
Yeah, that left-legged cannons, yeah. Like Ronald Koeman just boom, like blasting the ball. At least, yes, yeah. Bonucci,
Bonucci, Bazat.
Bastoni.
yeah. Sorry, who?
Bastoni.
Bastoni still
yeah,
young,
Bastoni.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
young.
Bastoni
also.
say young lah, but just that like equally important growing future star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then last up, goalkeepers. Donnarumma.
Donnarumma, yeah. More Donnarumma.
Sepp Maier.
Bartes,
Another
bro.
great. Yeah.
Bartes.
Bartes. Sorry, who?
But
Jordan?
Fabian.
Louis Patricio.
Patricio.
Or the
Yeah.
Portugal, yeah.
The Portuguese one.
That is about it. If you had to pick for one team to win it besides yourself, which team are you voting for?
Cristiano. Cristiano, yeah. With him, anything is possible.
Yes, yeah. Maybe anything is possible. I would. Actually, it's quite tough, lah. I think the balance is
Yeah,
quite
it's very damn
for
tough.
everybody. Yeah. I would probably pick. I think I might pick Jordan's team. Like got the Zidane, Oliver Kahn.
Zidane.
Yeah, Kellini, David Villa, Frank Rijkaard. Yes, yeah. Elder and Jordan, what about you?
I will pick George's team.
Ah,
Solely on the
Jordan's team.
fact that he picked Zidane and David Villa.
Yes,
I'll
yeah.
pick me next team.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is the beauty of this draft. I think that it is very all over the place. So,
All over.
yeah. So there is no clear-cut consensus among us. So hopefully you guys will go and vote and then decide for us. Okay, but that was our greatest five-a-side Euro winning team draft. Alright, that was our greatest Euro winning five-a-side draft. If you enjoyed that episode, please remember give it a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe. We have episodes that drops every Friday, but in the same time also, if you're into football, we have the football kaki that drops every Wednesday, and also if you're into fun and interesting trivial topics, we have the Gopi Bro Show that drops every Monday. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube and you want to go and vote for which team you think drafted the best five-a-side squad, you can head over to our Instagram every Friday at 12 p.m. to go and vote for which team you think drafted the best. But remember, there's that short window to vote because voting closes next day on Saturday at 12 p.m. So please remember to head over to our Instagram and go and vote. Okay, hopefully everyone enjoys the Euros and you win some money betting for the team that you want to win. But remember,
Keep warm, because there's a draft coming.
Danke.
Euro!
Oh.
England.
it's coming home.